Wildcard Wednesday, and tonight I'm in Louisiana, and we have out west, we have thrash metal homebrew, Brian, and then north of me, northwest, we have Jeremy. He's in Arkansas, and in the far northeast of at least where we are, from where we are, we have in New England, Jesse at Bumpy Road Brewery. So we got New England, the South Central states, and the Mountain West. And we got more coming, I do believe. All right. Now, tonight, live on the air, I have a beer from merry old England. I have it again Friday for Fandango Friday. I bought a 4-pack. I already did a solo review, a revisit. And the last time I had this, I think, was 2013. It is called the original Wexford Irish style cream ale.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can go to this. I'm trying to learn how to do these. So Wexford Irish style cream ale from England. Nitro draft is 5% alcohol. I couldn't find much information. I'll try to see what else I can find. Total Beverage Solution might have something, but the Green King website didn't have anything. It says it's based on a recipe going back to 1810. So it's nothing like cream ales that we're used to in America, however. So anybody has had Wexford before?
Never had it.
Not me.
No.
Never had it.
It's kind of rare. It's not even listed on the Green King website. And I tried to search for it on their website, nothing. So it's like they send it here, and I've had people in England tell me, "Oh, I never heard of that," or maybe they heard of it, but they've never tried it. Okay, we got Michael coming on.
Hey,
Hello, Michael.
Hello, everybody.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys too.
Hey, Michael, from the Mid-Atlantic states, out on the little edge of very much on the western edge of Long Island in New York City. In Brooklyn is Michael Komaroff. Now, let's see. We'll go west to east. That'd be the easiest. I should have gone second or third, actually. Sorry for the confusion. We have Brian with Thrash Metal Homebrew. What beer do you have tonight?
All right. So we're going to start off. I have from New Belgium Brewery, we have the Passion Fruit Kolsch.
Ooh, I never had that one.
It comes in at
Haven't had that one either.
4.3% alcohol by volume. And the born on dating, it was made on the 4th of August. So it is less than a month old.
Whoa.
Nice.
New Belgians out of Colorado, too.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, that one's a good one when it's fresh. It's not so good when it's not fresh.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any mango in it, does it?
Or banana.
Or banana nice?
Here's my reverse cascade, y'all.
Oh, nice. All right. They had a good pop.
Michael, by the way, mine's 5. I
Why
know
don't you crack that one open there, Thrash?
Now, Jeremy has a beer called.
Okay, this is a local beer from North Little Rock. It's a Flyaway Brewing. And this is a berry wheat ale. It's called Blue Wing. So it's 4.9% ABV, 20 IBUs. It says an American wheat beer with blueberries added after fermentation. So hopefully it's got enough blueberry taste. I normally don't like these kind, but I have tried these before, and that was pretty good, I thought. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes again.
Now, before we go on, Jeremy says, first, cheers, all. Cole Carey says, drinking a Two Roads Lil Heaven Session IPA, 4.8%, highly read, highly recommended. Robert Collins says, cheers, boys, always making great vids, making great videos. Thank you, Robert. And Sarah Britton says, evening, everyone. Evening, Sarah. So now, going further northeast to Brooklyn, we have Michael. I would like to go east to west sometime, but I can't keep it straight in my head. Okay. Whoa.
This is one of Sierra Nevada's more classic brews. Their Torpedo IPA at
I love that.
7.2%, 65 IBUs. And the born on date is 7/5/19, which means it's about 7 weeks old.
Nice. Not bad.
That's a good one. I remember that one.
I have a born on mine. It says September 11th, 2018, believe it or not, but it expires on February 29th, 2020. So it's got a long range, but hey, I'm just going by. And this is a new can design. Okay, so Michael's got one of the great extra IPAs, in my opinion. A jewel of a beer. Bumpy Road Jesse has tonight.
So I'm just reading the label here. It says, I'm gonna skip some of it because I might give it away. Let me find where I wanted to start this thing. Anyways, says this beer sparked the American craft beer revolution.
Know what it is already.
You guys are probably thinking it might be like, something from Sam Adams, but no, I have the Sierra Nevada
Oh, yeah.
Pale Ale, which is handcrafted, so they don't use any pots or anything. Everything's done by hand.
I thought you was going to say like Anchor Steam or something like that.
That's one of my faves, man.
Well, that's why I wanted to read it. Like it's stated on the label itself. I wouldn't say that they were the sole brewery that started the revolution of craft brewing, but
They were one of them.
yeah, this comes in at 5.6% ABV, and mine was packaged on 7/8/2019, so it's also 7 weeks old.
And they probably both came out of Mills River, North Carolina, Bumpy.
Probably.
Yeah, because you're on the East Coast.
Mine's got the stupid code. It's going to be maybe after the show. I'll figure it out.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to describe mine. I was trying to see if they had any information about this beer on the importer's website. Let's see real fast. I see Old Speckled Hen. I wish Old Speckled Hen would show up back around here. It kind of died out, all of that, because all the craft beers kind of chased. But those are fabulous beers. Old Suffolk Vintage Ale. I'd love to try that. I bet it's great. Oh, here it is, Wexford Cream. Let's see what they say real quick. They got the old label. And it's funny, they're showing the old label. Huh? I got the new label. You got the old label. You're the importer. Okay. Irish Red Ale. Okay. Yeah, it's copper at least. Blah, blah, blah. This beer should be savored. Yes. As to enjoy the sweet, fruity aspects, which are more prevalent here than in most examples of the style. The hop profile is very low and almost non-existent in terms of bitterness. I don't agree with that. Says serve well chilled. Okay, let me get off of this website. Interesting how they've changed the label over the years.
Jay, what's the alcohol? What's the ABV?
5.0.
Straight 5. Okay.
Like a 1978 Mustang King Cobra 5.0 engine. All right. Robert Collins says, drinking a Miller Genuine Draft while enjoying the stream. Jeremy says, cheers, Cole, Robert, Sarah. Sarah Britton says, evening, everyone. Cole says, cheers, 75 and sunny here in the Ohio Valley. Robert Collins says, cheers to you, Jeremy, from Newfoundland. Whoa. Craig Swinson says, I started my night with a Kelson Battle Axe IPA from New Hampshire.
Wow.
Then a 24 ounce. Huh?
I haven't heard of that one, but
then a 24 ounce Ice House Edge.
I'll be right
Now
back.
sipping on a few simpler times lagers. What? That's a lot of alcohol for one. All right. Thanks for watching, says Jeremy. Cool, Craig. Craig Swinson says, thank you very much. And Jeremy says, we are finally getting a Trader Joe's here, so I'll be able to try that simpler times.
Did he say he has the double battle axe or the battle axe? Because I got the double battle axe right here.
oh,
Kelson Battle Axe.
there he goes.
That one's the double.
Good grief. All right. I'll give you a quick rundown of this beer. It would have a thicker head and a narrower brim. It's unique, unlike anything else. I dig it, he says. You can see the creamy head, but that's dissipating. Well, it's leaving a lot of lacing. Let me see if I can try to do this single screen for each person talking. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work out, we'll go back to this. Come on, work. All right, so it had the cream nitro head. It's got, they say it's a red ale. Well, it's pretty red. It's copper. It's got a lot of color. It's a 14.9 ounce can. I wish it was 16.9, but it was $7.99 for the 4-pack. It's about $2 a can. The aroma. It's very rich. The aroma is very rich. It's rich, earthy barley malt. Okay. It's almost hard to describe. It's like spicy brown bread crust. The spice quality here is, to me, it only evidences itself in English ales like this. I just never taste anything from the United States or Canada that has this kind of spicy nose. I don't know what it is. And the earth, and it could, I just don't know. It's so fabulous now to taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Oh, the taste. For $2 a can, it's just so good. It's spicy, brown, red. The hop spice is there. I don't know what the importer's talking about. It is evidence. There is bitterness here. Now, I'm not saying it's a bitter beer, but it is somewhat bitter. I'm thinking it's about 20 IBU, so I don't know what they're talking about. It's got a spicy bitter character at the end, like an English bitter, but more. So it has the rich crust, the earthy qualities. It's just a yeast thing going down to up to down, and it's cream. It's got cream.
Is the yeast thing, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, everything about this beer is good.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, if this beer has a negative, I'd love to know what it is. And my score, you know it's going to be high. And it was high when I did my solo revisit 2 days ago. I just say, if you see it and the date's good, the recommended date, get it. Because for $7.99, a 4-pack, it is a value. All right. So now, on with the show to Arkansas, Jeremy. And I'll see if I can do the full screen. If I can't, you know what I mean? It's not a plot.
Takes practice.
Takes practice, and I don't even know if I can do it. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hello.
Hey, we hear you.
I don't think I'm on there.
You're on.
Bring him up front, Ron.
I'm trying, but
Okay.
I'm backstage.
no, you're not. You can hear it.
Okay.
I can't get it to work, so we'll just do it like this. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Totally fine. Nobody. I don't need to be in 4K. Right up front. Here we go. It's wait a minute. What are we drinking? Flyaway. It's a local North Little Rock brewery. Blue Wing. Berry wheat ale. It's an ale. American ale. American wheat ale. And it's very, look at this. Pretty good little lacing on it. But when I first poured it, it was like about to flow over with a 20-finger head there. So it dissipated by the time I got to me. But let's try. Let's see what the aroma, the smell is. First thing you get is a blueberry. That's maybe a good sign if you like blueberry.
I do.
Smells like a blueberry muffin, believe it or not. So
Nice.
I forgot thrash metal. I'm sorry. I've been up since 2:45. I'm gonna get back to you, thrash metal. I skipped over you.
Oh, you're fine, man.
It's flipping bad. Okay.
it won't be long. All right, let's get a taste on mine. I'll be right to him.
Cheers, Jeremy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, it's got a real good the blueberries coming out. It actually tastes natural, and it's not overpowering like a lot of these these beers that add flavoring. It's very well balanced, and you can drink a lot of these.
And the ABV is what again?
4.9, 20 IBUs.
That's not bad.
You can definitely taste the wheat. Very good flavor.
Okay, I'm gonna read a few comments, and then we're gonna go to Brian. Cole Carey said he's been exploring the session IPA style of late. Isn't a session IPA essentially a hoppy pale ale? I smell marketing. Yeah, you smelling the right smell too. Bart Robinson says, good evening, fellas. Relaxing with a 40-ounce bottle of good old Pabst Blue Ribbon, keeping it simple. Sound like a good type of simplicity in my booklet. Good, Bart. Craig Swenson says, a 40 of PBR. Never seen that. Cool. I haven't either, except on the internet. Nice, Bart. And it says Jerry. And Robert said, have you guys been enjoying the baseball season so far? Quite a year for some rookies. Can't wait for the Field of Dreams. I have been watching it very closely, and I won't start to dwell on that tonight, but I would say that even the great teams seem kind of mediocre this year, even the Yankees. I don't know. I'm just not getting the feeling that anybody's pulling away. I'm seeing a lot of teams that are supposed to be so good, and then they'll go 3-7 in a 10-game stretch. So I'm torn on it, but I have been enjoying watching all those rookies that you're talking about for sure, and so it's very interesting. And Craig says, I love a light lager, but session IPAs are gross. And he says, and I love IPAs. And Cole says, I found a few I enjoy, Craig, but I also found a few that are garbage. The one I like is Founders. Yum, sounds like a nice beer, Jeremy, and cheers, everyone, Sarah says.
Cheers, Sarah.
Cheers.
Jeremy said, pretty darn good, Sarah. Thanks. And Craig says, bumpy with the double battle axe. Have not seen it, but I want it. Now Brian is going to give us an expose of his beer.
Okay, so this one is the New Belgium Passion Fruit Kolsch. It's part of their Up Next series, which I haven't followed their series at all. I was looking for something different to get, and I'm not dissatisfied at all. When I first poured it, had a lot of head with it. As you can tell, it is highly carbonated. You can see it streaming up.
Yeah. Wow.
It had tight, non-tight bubbles. The aroma is semi-fruit, because this thing's supposed to be a passion fruit. It's semi-fruity smell, but the Kolsch yeast stands out on this thing.
Cool.
If you drink a lot of Kolsch's, you know what I mean. It's got that really clean, bright yeast taste to it, which is, it's a clean yeast, really clean. But the fruity part of it is kind of in the background, just a bit. On the taste, the Kolsch is up front with really light fruit, but it is very refreshing.
I'd love to try that one.
It finishes clean and very dry. It's almost champagne-y in a way. So I think it is more from, when you bite into a fruit seed and it's got that tartness to it, that fruit tart to it, that dryness that you get from it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from it. It retains a bit of head due to the carbonation, as you can see, and it leaves good lacing on the glass. Yeah. And I actually enjoy this a bit. It's not a fave, but this is kind of interesting, and it was a nice pickup from a blindfold type perspective. So
don't you find that a lot of American Kolsch beers seem very dull? And when you get one with flavor, it's exciting, because the ones I've had seem so bland. It's like, why am I drinking this?
Right. See, I like Grolsch. They have a good Kolsch, and it's the flip top bottles that I get.
Oh,
I love how clean that beer is. It is it's kind of like a cleansing of your whole being when you drink those things. They're just so clean, you know.
I never had a Grolsch Kolsch.
Well, the Grolsch, what is it? It's not a Kolsch.
It's a Euro lager, like a
It
Pilsner.
still has that Kolsch yeast taste to it.
The ones I think of is like Reisdorf. I think of like Reisdorf Kolsch and Sunner Kolsch from Germany.
Yeah.
Those are good beer, though, man. Really good.
With
A lot of these homebrewers use those and for
the Grolsch I want to try is the Cannon. I think it's called Hecht Cannon. It's 11%.
Jay, John is waiting to come on as the 6th member.
Oh, I forgot to scroll down. I forgot there was
basement. John, basement. Nah.
Yeah, but he ain't.
Oh, John.
John.
Hey guys. Hey
Okay,
guys. Can you,
Billy, you're coming in, okay? So hold on. We're gonna let you in. I just I didn't notice that down there.
oh.
I was interesting. I posted a song by the Ramones this morning on Rock and Roll Club called "I Don't Want to Go Down to the Basement."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured
And
you
that's the lyrics on the song is "I don't want to go down to the basement. There's something down there." Now, so we'll have to speed it up a little bit because of people.
Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and do. Y'all keep talking, doing your beers. Just.
Well,
I'll go last. I know. I need to get my other can. So.
Okay. Well, you go do your thing, and if you do it in a timely manner, then you won't get kicked out and replaced. All right. I'm not saying that in an ugly way. Now, now we're going to Michael Komarov.
Okay. This is what it looks like in the glass. The head was bigger at the beginning, but it has declined a little bit. It's kind of like a white head, and it does have lacing on it. And the beer itself is kind of like a clear, dark orange. I guess I'd say almost like an amber kind of color.
Yeah.
You give it a smell. A lot of dank pine backed up by citrus. And this is an old-fashioned beer compared to some of the other dank ones that have come down the pike since. But it's still, to me, it's classic.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a taste.
Eats you like a torpedo, too.
Okay. The primary first taste you get is heavy grapefruit, but the bitterness comes right behind it. So it's like grapefruit first, then bitterness. It's 65 IBUs, and you get all of it. It's there. There's dankness in the taste as well. I just find this to be a very balanced beer. I know there are people who would find this too high in IBUs and maybe not like it for that reason, but I really like it. I think it's a clean, very well-balanced beer. And this is one that I keep buying because I really think that Sierra Nevada is an excellent brewer, and they've had ones that I didn't like as much, but this one is a classic and one that I keep going back to.
I can't even get tired of that beer. I can't get tired of that beer. I don't think I could get bored with it. Okay, now Bumpy. We'll get back to Bumpy because you got to go do something now. Jean-Pierre, you have your beer ready.
Yeah, I do. It's real quick. Nothing really fancy. I'm drinking Milwaukee's Best Light, guys. 4.1% ABV. Came out 1986. Am I correct, Jay, or 84?
86.
86,
Milwaukee's Best Light. Yeah, 86, I think.
Okay. A very good, enjoyable light lager. Again, has a lot of very hop variants to it. Kind of has a bit of a hop character to this beer. Very easy drinking, very economically affordable. Anywhere you go in any grocery store or any pack store, average price about either 15 or 14 bucks for a 30 pack or a 24 pack. I bought the 12 pack for $6.78, and plus tax came out to $7 something and change. They had a special going on at the Careers Cash Saver. So, so it was very good, very enjoyable light lager. kind of happy I bought it. I'm going to be sipping it, watching some football tomorrow night, the college football, and of course Saturday, more college football games Saturday. So, and throughout the weekend. So this is a good beer to have, just watching games, eating popcorn, and all that good stuff. And yes, Bumpy, I've had Torpedo. That is an excellent beer.
Not Torpedo. He has pale ale.
Oh, sorry.
What's the ABV?
4.1%. And I'm going to give this beer a, I guess we're doing scores afterwards or now?
Yeah. The Milwaukee's Best Light has higher ABV. Higher IBUs than other light beers because they used to have the Cyclops scale for it was 2 out of 5 hop cones, but all the other light beers are 1 out of 5 hop cones. So it tastes hoppier because it is. Okay, now, and then we're going to go to Bumpy Road, but let's look at some comments real fast, and I mean fast. Cole, Cole, here in Ohio, we get Founders All Day Session IPA for $8.99 to 6 are a true bargain. Jeremy, definitely that's a great price. Cole, $15.99 for a 15-pack of cans. Founders Session IPA, that is.
That's real good.
Robert, Molson or Labatt. Cole, Labatt. Jeremy says both. I agree both. With a slight advantage to Labatt. Sarah Britt, you're welcome, everyone. And would you guys drink them again? And what about Coors as a good light lager? Have you guys tried it? Well, yes, we've all tried Coors, I'm sure, light. And I would drink my beer again. I think that's what you're referring to. John Womack says, cheers. Jeremy, cheers. John, Cole, Moosehead sells well around here. The OSU students think of it as exotic versus Bud Light, I think. Jeremy, oh yeah, Coors Banquet is one of my favorite macros. Bart, Sarah, you must try Coors Extra Gold if you are able to find it. It's outstanding, trust me. And I know for sure Jay will agree. It is outstanding, Bart, but I think I have a better chance of having a private meeting with Pope Francis than finding Coors Extra Gold.
Hard to find around here.
I don't even think you can get it here in Denver.
Wow.
No, I know it's insanity. You know. Now, Bumpy Road, Jesse's going to tell us, and then I'm going to exit the premises for a moment and let John and Illy in.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. That Jay, I mean, if you want to stay on, I can go. I just
no.
I'll be the sacrificial lamb, and I'll let John in.
Now he can control us like puppets. He's behind the stage just going. Ooh.
All right. So what I did for the Wildcard Wednesday was the Pale Ale from Sierra Nevada, and I was a bit disappointed in this one. There's varying factors as to why that could be. Could it be because it is almost 2 months old? Could it be because maybe it's not brewed out of Chico, California for us, and it's from North Carolina, and there's just different, differences in the water and stuff. Who knows? Yield of hops, I don't know. But Michael Kormaroff did make the Torpedo sound so good, I had to go grab one and crack it open.
They are good.
And get the notes that he was picking up on. But I'm going to go with the Pale Ale from Sierra Nevada. What I was getting out of this variant, I've had it in the past plenty of times, and I've always enjoyed it more than I am enjoying this bottle. But this bottle, it was coming off with, in the aroma, some bready malt notes. And then just a very, you had to search, or I had to search so hard just to pick up on a citrus note. It is brewed with Cascade hops, whole Cascade hops, full cone, which you can get citrus and piney. So piney notes usually come up. I was not getting any piney notes in the aroma nor in the flavor. The flavor, once again, the bready malt was coming up. Very slight citrus once again. It's kind of a medium bitterness that would just kind of build and linger after the drink. It would just be a lingering bitterness. And it did seem to have a high side light body to almost medium body, high carbonation. It is crisp and refreshing, though.
So no date.
So we're not doing scores yet, right? So
no,
not yet.
No dankness to that at all.
No dankness. No, it's like I said, I used to get like the citrus, like a really like it was almost like IPA level
It's like chewing on
aromas.
pine needles.
Before. This one
sometimes.
was like nothing.
What's the date on that bottle again?
It's 7 weeks old.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And it could be, who knows? I could just be going through a phase where stuff's not working for me. Maybe my taste buds are gone right now.
Because all the hot sauce you eat, dude.
That might be it. I've been doing a lot of Bloody Marys and stuff lately.
Everything's like bland now. Wow.
But yeah, Sierra Nevada is known for their, eating a pine cone taste.
Yeah. There's no piney, and I don't really care for pininess. So it's
Piney.
it's sad that I'm looking for it and I can't find it.
Yeah, but it's a good beer though. It's a damn good beer.
Yeah, no, it's still crisp and refreshing. And like I said, I've had this like numerous times, and I've always enjoyed it. It's just this one is not coming off like past memories. So with that, let's pass this over to John and Ellie down in Georgia.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Hey, John.
Good, John. How you doing, man?
All right. So, Michael, I put a comment in the private chat. I don't know if you got that,
I
but
got it. I already have you written down.
great. So I am drinking the Southern Juice from Jekyll Brewing Company out of Alpharetta, Georgia. It is an IPA, 6.3% alcohol by volume, 65 IBUs. This IPA is brewed with oats and wheat for a unique malt profile. They also use huge additions of Citra and Simcoe hops and package it unfiltered to deliver a distinct juicy hop haze. So more along the lines of a New England style IPA. I was expecting it to be super hazy, but as you can see, it's really not as hazy as I thought it was going to be. Like the New England style IPAs, it does have the oats and wheat. So I was expecting it to be very hazy, not to be able to see through it, more of like an orange juice type appearance. But when you hold it up to the light, it's got a slight haze, but it could just be the chill haze. This is ice cold. There are some nice streaming bubbles going up the glass. It poured with about a 2.5 finger head. As you can see, there's some nice lacing starting to develop.
Yeah.
The aroma is very citrusy. You're getting tangerine. You're getting a little bit of tropical fruit, maybe some pineapple. I feel like I'm getting some guava with this one. I'm not too familiar with guava, but this one has a little something different than some of the other New England IPAs that I've had recently. It smells very fruity, very tropical. Doesn't smell like it's going to be super bitter. 65 IBUs is kind of getting up there. And I have already tasted it, so let's go ahead and get the official taste. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.
First beer of the day. This is really good. It's super juicy, nice orange,
Looks
the
refreshing.
tangerine, pineapple. By the way, the date on this is July 29th. So it's almost a month old, so it's still pretty fresh. I think anything right around a month is still pretty fresh for this type of beer. So super fruity, tropical, nice and bready in the middle. You got the oats, you got the wheat. So you're getting a nice bready backbone with this. And then, of course, it's crisp, clean, refreshing, dry. The bitterness is not lingering. It's really not that bitter. 65 IBUs is getting up there, but it's really not very bitter at all. It's more fruity, and you're getting a nice malt character.
Nice.
Carbonation is medium. The body is relatively light for 6.5%. It definitely doesn't taste boozy at all. I'm really, really enjoying it. The only thing that threw me off was the appearance. It's not what I was expecting appearance-wise. So if I was going by the bumpy 50-point scale, it would get a few points knocked off. But the flavor is spot on. It's a winner. And when we come back around, I'll give you guys a rating. But I'm really, really enjoying this. I bought a 6-pack for $9.99, which I think is a pretty good deal for craft beer. So there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. That's good.
Nice.
Bumpy, are you getting anything more out of dankness out of the torpedo than you did out of the?
Oh yeah. There's a dankness, pininess out of the torpedo.
Okay.
A lot more bitterness too.
Okay, but at least
Torpedo definitely has more flavor. This is also a lot fresher. This is say the 27th.
Today's the 28th.
28th. Okay, so this is 2 days past a month old.
Okay, so I guess maybe the timing does make a difference with these beers.
Let me drop out. Let Ron back here. So Well, let me go ahead and give my rating real quick.
You want to give me a number on yours?
Yeah, let me give her a rating so he can get back in here. And
Jeremy, I kind of, if you don't mind, I missed what you were drinking earlier. I saw the Goose Island bottle, but obviously that's not what that is. So.
No, it's a local brew from North Little Rock. It's a Flyaway Brewing Company. Flyaway Brewing, and this is Blue Wing Blueberry Wheat Ale.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
It's got a good blueberry flavor, but it's really good. I would give it like a 91. I'm not big.
Does it taste like it has fresh blueberries in it?
Yeah,
like they actually use blueberries.
It tastes natural. It just seems like it'd be a little more if it had a little bit more.
Yeah,
would probably
because the last blueberry one I did on the blueberry ale I did from Blue Point, like it smelled fantastic, awesome smell in the blueberry aroma, but the flavor tasted fake. Like you get like a medicinal type note with it. So,
no, this one
never know with these fruited ales.
This one actually tastes good. I know what you're talking about though, where it's you can tell it's not a natural flavor. It's just, I don't know. You get that fake taste into it. But I'm
syrupy almost, maybe like blueberry cough syrup or something like that.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump off so Ron can get back and get control. You get out of control. So
yeah, Bumpy. Out of control.
How are you? Well, you know what? They're wrong. They is crazy because this beer has a lot of bitterness, I think. I mean, it's not like India Pale Ale bitter, but it's bitter. Let me show you how much I have left. I'm going to score this beer. I beg y'all to drink Wexford. I beg you to drink Wexford. I do not have stock in Green King.
I don't think I've ever seen that, Ron.
Wexford original Irish style cream ale. It is beautiful. It was $7.99 a 4-pack, and I'm going to score it a 96 out of 100. Yes. What did Jeremy score his?
91.
Yeah. So 91 and now 96. Ooh, what a good. Oh, and I gave a solo review, and I did Blanton's single barrel, and I gave it a 97. Okay. But that's another story for another morning. I mean, another day. Now, Thrash Metal of Colorado will give us his score.
All right. So, not my favorite, but it was kind of it was an eye opener when I picked it up. So I was kind of surprised. I didn't think it would rate as high as I thought I would give it. Passion fruit doesn't come through as much. It's a good beer, but it's going to be a high B. I give it an 89.
Now, Brian, I missed earlier. If you don't mind, can you hold the can? What are you drinking, real quick?
This is the Up Next series, the New Belgium Passion Fruit Kolsch.
Ah, okay. That's the one that Bumpy had that he didn't really like that much.
Yeah,
I can get that one at my co-op.
If it's up to me, if I was desperate, I'd buy it again. But it wouldn't be my first, second, or third choice.
Hey, it is.
Well, when you got as much homebrew in the basement as you do, I don't think desperation comes into play. So, should be good.
Hey, I always say, call it as you see it, right?
Right.
That's the only way to do it. Now, John and Illy, what do you score yours?
Well, this thing is going down very smooth. Almost finished with it already. It's excellent. It's one of the better New England style IPAs I've had. It just doesn't really look like a New England style IPA, but the flavors are there. Super juicy, nice and bready as well with the oats and the wheat. And the alcohol is 6.5%. I mean, this tastes like a 5%er. It does not taste like 6.5%. And there's no It's bitter in the sense that, I mean, you do get character from the hops and a little bit of bitterness, but it's not lingering. It doesn't stick to the insides of my mouth and become unbearable after after a while, as most IPA, or not most, but a lot of the West Coast style IPAs. And I'm going to go with your rating, Jay. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. It's excellent. It's getting up there towards world class for the style. I would highly recommend it to anybody who has access to Jekyll Brewing Company beers. They have pretty good distribution in the state of Georgia. I don't think they distribute too far outside of the state of Georgia, but anybody that visits Georgia, if you can find this beer, check it out. It is a winner. I love it.
I've been to Jekyll Island, Georgia. Well, that's good. A 96. Now, Jean H. Pierre, the beverage ramble.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Again, nothing really to say about Milwaukee's Best Light. Again, a very reasonable, perfect light lager. And as I mentioned, Labor Day weekend is coming up. The unofficial end of summer, football games galore, and heading to the beach. And this would be a perfect beer to have for all those events. And for me, for the price and the light lager, I'm going to give this beer a B+. That is I guess an 8.7, 8.8. I think is about right, Michael.
Okay, 87 sounds good.
I wouldn't call that a B+. I'd just call that a B, though.
You want to make it an 88 to force it up to B+? I'll do that.
But it's a favorite among everyone, including Mr. T. Mr. Terry, I know you like Milwaukee's Best Light if you can find it for the price. But yeah, it's the price that I saw it. And,
yeah, I can get it pretty cheap now.
So, ham sandwich and a bag of potato chips or a nice pizza. Perfect.
Yeah, with some pickles and maybe some potato salad and some sauerkraut.
And mozzarella cheese fries.
Yeah.
And some andouille sliced on crackers. All right, and charbroiled oysters. Now, anyway. Anyway, Michael Komaroff of Brooklyn, New York, is going to give us his score. I had a really weird dream about New York.
John, this is the Torpedo Extra IPA from Sierra Nevada, which we're all familiar with.
Yes, good beer.
And I'll mention again the lingering bitterness, because for 65 IBUs, the bitterness is pumped up a little bit. It does last. It is in the aftertaste as well. That's what's there. I like the bitterness. If you don't like bitterness, this is not a beer for you. I'm going to give it a 95.
Okay, good. I think that's what I gave it when I reviewed it, about a 90, 95 score.
What did you say the IBUs were with that?
65.
65.
That's incredible, because this is 65 IBUs as well, and it's not half as bitter as that.
God, no.
It's amazing how the different hops impart different bitterness levels and different, even if the IBUs are the same, like the bitterness profile, I guess, if you want to call it that, is completely different depending on the types of hops that they use.
Sierra Nevada on the bottle is claiming they do this dry hopping thing with some type of hop. It's not listed which hop it is, I don't think. But whatever they do, they dry hop it with whole cones. I don't know, Brian might know more about that, which supposedly pumps up the taste and the aroma.
I know they love the sea hops, so Chinook, Cascade, and Centennial. So
yeah, and they use that little device called the torpedo to put it in there. Now, last but certainly not least, Jesse is going to give us the score for his little disappointment tonight.
All right. So first off, I'm going to ask for everybody's help in here because I don't do the 100-point scale.
42.
So I'm going to give it a 42 out of 100. Thank you, Thrash. Well, no, I want to say if I'm doing a beer tasting, I don't rate the beer based off of the title. It's based off of what I have in front of me. It's not based off of past memories. I did say, unfortunately, I've enjoyed this one more in the past than the bottle I had to drink tonight. My overall rating for my 50-point scale came out just above average. So it came out to like good, but it was just above average. And this is based off like a pale ale style as well. I mean, if this was a lager and it tasted like this, it would have been fantastic. But so what out of the 100-point scale, what would that be? Would that be in the 70s?
If it's just above average, if it falls into the good range, the low end of good, I'd say like an 80 or an 81 out of 100.
Yeah.
All right.
The C is like the 70.
Marginally good would be like an 80, 81. Marginally
All
good.
right. So let's give this one an 80 out of 100.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a B.
Made a B. It scored a B minus,
Yeah,
but
B.
it won't get a lot of playing time on the team. It'll be, backup player.
Jesse, if you had to score the torpedo that you're having now on your 50-point scale, where would that be?
For an extra IPA, I mean, I'm getting like the dank notes, some piney notes in it. There's that little bit of like a grapefruit or something as well. This one, I think I would go up into the 90s with.
Okay. 90s, yeah. Now, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to make like a tree and get out of here. As we heard.
Are you going to be visiting for Stout Sunday, or you're not sure?
Me?
It's Labor Day weekend.
Well,
I'm up in the air with Stout Sunday too. I'm gonna be some beach on Dauphin Island somewhere. So
okay. I don't think I'm going to make Stout Sunday, but I could shock myself and do it. But I would say right now it's probably 80% no and 20% yes.
Okay. So I missed last week, but I will not miss another one.
I was very, very hurt.
If I can
I
help.
heard you were in trouble.
Otherwise, I could be on the bad list.
Michael was in trouble. He was grounded last time.
I think I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
All right, Lindsay, hold on. Now, I'm going to depart, and then Jeremy's going to come in and close out the proceedings with all of his Arkansasian talent.
Arkansasian.
And so we here in the Empire of Louisiana say, good night, everybody.
Cheers, man.
I won't be around until it's time for some
Dawn Busters.
Busting.
Dawn Busters.
Can you read that?
He is.
It says for the love of beer.
Doing a 1 a.m. beer review.
Thursday. Dawn Busters.
For some Dawn Busting Bourbon Taste Challenge. All right. So I'm gone and Jeremy's on, and don't stay on too long because we got to shut it down.
All right. Cheers, Ron.
Take care, Ron.
Cheers, Ron.
So is Ron just gonna end the stream from behind the scenes, I guess? After Jeremy says his piece.
Ryan, I saw your dog walking in the background before.
Yeah, they're always walking in the background.
Y'all got to show me how to add the little avatar for when your camera's on. I still haven't figured that out yet.
Well,
I figured it out last night, dude. Watch. Bumpy figured it out.
I can't figure it out.
I
With the
can't either.
help of Michelle
John.
and Alex.
John, right now hit stop cam.
All right.
Then on your picture, while you're down below there you should have a little thing that you can.
Oh,
Did you see it?
I do.
Avatar. It is Avatar.
All right, cool. I got
You
it.
can be cool like us.
Like us. Us.
I'm going to continue full image because I'm afraid I'll get bumped off if I do anything.
It's all right, Jerry. You're gonna give your pieces.
I had a great time, guys. Thank you, Ron, for having us on. John is gone trying to get his face up on this avatar. John is over there having a good time. Did you have a good time, John?
Yeah, had a great time here doing it.
Oh my goodness! Don't start.
Bonfire.
Where were you at when I was in the basement? I couldn't see nothing around you. I'm out, guys. Have a great one. I'm gonna let Ron get back in here and
Yeah, I'm about to roll too, guys. I got some stuff I got to do.
Okay,
but,
great seeing everybody. Jeremy,
Staff Monday will be a question mark.
if you're up for it.
Yeah,
I
Staff
enjoyed
Monday's
it.
a question
Yeah,
mark.
thanks. Sorry I was late. Got off work late, but I always enjoy Wildcard Wednesday. So glad I got to do it with you guys.
John.
Peace out. Later.
See you, John.
Cheers,
And then number
everybody.
4.
Cheers.
This
guys.
is kind of weird being live on one of Jay's streams and he's not even
John,
here.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Since Jay is no longer in control, we're going to remain live.
Oh, he's in control. He can end it from backstage if you want to.
Okay,
That's if he's
still
there.
live, technically, right?
We're still live. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still live.
I'm sure he's backstage. He's not just going to leave and let us
Probably had
go
to go to the bathroom or something.
crazy on his channel.
Well, we could all just leave too. I mean,
He will be.
if you